Title of today's class is The New Moon, a Call to Renewal and Alignment with God. Shalom Israel, I'm Brother Jacob. Time is one of the greatest gifts God has given us. It governs the seasons, the cycles of life, and our opportunities for growth. Yet, as Daniel 7:25 warns, the enemy seeks to manipulate and change the times and laws of God, leading many to lose sight of his divine order. But today, we are here to realign ourselves with God's timing, beginning with the significance of the new moon. Let's go to the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 14. The book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 14. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days, and for years." The moon is not just a celestial body. It serves a divine purpose. It is a sign, a declaration of appointed times, and a witness of God's order. Let's jump to the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 43, verse 6 through 8. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 43, verse 6 through 8. He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. From the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. The month is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. The new moon is a signpost in time, reminding us to align our lives with God's calendar, not the world's shifting systems. The blowing of the trumpet was a call to worship, reflection, and renewal. It was a time to stop, acknowledge God's order, and seek his direction. In the same way, we must use this time as a spiritual reset, ensuring we are walking in obedience. Now let's talk about the new moon and transformation. Paul gives us a powerful call in Romans chapter 12, verse 1 through 2. We're going to go to the book of Romans chapter 12, verse 1 through 2. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. The new moon is an opportunity to present ourselves anew before God. It is a reminder that we must be transformed, not conformed. The world has its own calendar, holidays, and priorities, but we must align with the timing and purpose of the Most High. The new moon has a divine order. Let's jump to the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 1 through 2. The book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 1 through 2. The Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. God sets the calendar, not man. He told Moses to observe the beginning of months according to his divine order. Yet today, much of the world operates on man-made systems, disconnected from God's timing. This is why the new moon is crucial. It realigns us with his order and purpose. The enemy's attack on God's timing. Satan knows the power of divine timing. Let's go to the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25. The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. The enemy seeks to change God's times, to lead people into confusion and spiritual weariness. But we are called to stand firm. By honoring the new moon, we resist the enemy's attempt to distort God's order and remain aligned with his perfect will. So, Brother Jacob, how should I observe the new moon? Here's how you could put this message into practice. Acknowledge God's timing. Each new moon, take time to reflect on God's divine order. Look at the heavens, recognize the sign He has placed, and align yourself with His calendar. Renew your mind. Use this time for personal renewal. Examine your walk with God. Repent where necessary and seek transformation, as in Romans 12:2. Blow the trumpet. Sound the alarm in your own life. Declare God's sovereignty and commit to walking in His ways. Psalms 81:3. Offer yourself a living sacrifice. Make this a time of dedication. Present yourself before God. Redirect your life and seek His guidance, as in Romans 12:1. Teach others. Share this truth with those around you. Many have never considered the importance of the new moon in God's divine order. Most importantly, gather yourself together, as in Zephaniah 2:1. The new moon is more than just a phase in the sky. It is a call to renewal, alignment, and worship. As Ecclesiasticus 43:8 declares, the month is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. God has set His signs in the heavens to guide us. Let us not be deceived by the systems of the world, but stand firm in His divine timing. Blow the trumpet, renew your mind, walk in the light of His perfect order. Shalom, Israel.